Welcome to Ignite the Mic with your host, Daniel Sebitz, joined here with my other two hosts, Eddie Cardona and Joe Powell.
What up, baby? My name's Eden. You know what I'm saying? Joe?
Hey, I'm Joe Brielle, man. It's surely good to be here, man.
Thank you all for joining us for the first episode here. It's going to be the raw, unfiltered conversation that you've been waiting for. So before we get kicked off, I think it's only right we do quick intros, let you know who we are. Joe Brielle, will kick us off. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you? What do you do? Where are you from?
Joe Brielle Powell, from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Currently play professional basketball. Just got done with my first season in Canada. Looking for many different places to play, but in my off time, mainly just work out and find different ways to, invest.
What's your squat max?
Squat max?
Yeah.
You don't squat max at all?
Nah.
Oh my gosh.
Lifter.
Nah, I don't look like that.
Nah, thank you, man. You wanna let people know who you are?
To be honest, I can probably out squat you. Even though with you got some big legs, bro, but I don't know.
Whoa.
We might have to test it out
Let's
sometime.
test that shit out then. Let's test it out. You crazy as hell.
My name is Eden Cardona. Originally from Guatemala, representing out here. Been in Sioux Falls for a bit now, in South Dakota, if you know where that is. And I'm in cybersecurity. That's pretty much it, baby. Yeah. I gotta stop saying that word.
Back to me, my name Dale Sebitz. Originally from South Sudan. We're repping out here. I've been in Sioux Falls most of my life. Was out on the West Coast for a little bit, but Sioux Falls is always home. I am now in the countryside, Valley Springs, but still Sioux Falls technically. I'm also cybersecurity, more like entrepreneurial tech now. Trying to divulge a bit. I can't tell you guys what I fully do. The government's always watching, but along those lines. Off time, basketball, workout, be with friends and family, some chess, some outdoor activities on that. But yeah, we're out here today, just kicking back with the boys. Whatnot. So let's jump into our first topic, gentlemen.
Episode 0, man. Let's get it going.
Pilot episode. Let's do
Heck
it.
yeah.
Let's get it, man.
First one, gentlemen. Yesterday, it's a tough day. We took big L's.
Don't remind me.
We had so for the audience, we had a mud volleyball tournament out here in the countryside. First of the year. We had a whole team, ace in your face. Two of my teammates here. Gentlemen, what were your thoughts?
First of all, great name, by the way. Shout out to Daniel for that.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
shout out.
But
Shout out for recruiting me, too. Appreciate it.
Last day.
It was
You know what I mean?
It was a tough day. I mean, I was pretty excited for it, and I was a little nervous. I thought it was going to be a lot easier, but it was a lot of fun. It was so messy, too. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm glad I skipped my massage for it. That way now I can get a good massage. You know what I mean? Put the muscle to work. You know what I'm saying? I definitely like, obviously, being with my boys, being with my family, you know what I mean? But there's no way we should have lost like that. There's no way. Ain't no way we wasn't supposed to get the dubs.
I got to admit, the first team that we played, they were pretty good. They had this tall dude that he would just slap it right up top, and we didn't know how to block that.
Yeah.
And the second team that we played, that we lost to, the last one, they were, I don't know, dude, there was just some high school kids messing around, and yeah, I don't know how we lost.
What are your guys' thoughts on mud volleyball versus sand volleyball? Did you think it'd be the same? Did you think it'd be as messy and difficult? Because that was our first year out there. What were your thoughts?
I think the transition, like, we was like, oh, let's go practice. Like, you're so used to the sand. Like, you can move around the sand.
Mm-hmm.
The mud and that cold water in the morning, listen, we black, you know what I mean? You black too, bro. Listen, we did not want to get in the water. I'm just telling you that right now. We touched the water that first game, it was like, I don't know, we might as well turn around, but
That was
I think it's tough.
basically an ice bath. In the morning when you got there and you
Yes.
stepped in,
Yeah.
woo,
Yes. But even when you're in it, you don't realize what's under there. So it's like one side, it depends on what court you played on too. The first court we played on was cool because when we were serving, it wasn't much,
Yeah.
and it wasn't anything really behind you. Like, it was grass.
Mm-hmm.
The other courts, like in the middle, listen, it was either deeper or it was like you just couldn't move. It was
Yeah,
way
people-
more mud.
You have people behind you. You
Yeah.
gotta watch your back. You couldn't dive fully.
That was the thing about serving too. Like, my first time serving, bro. When you hit the ball, you're just sitting there standing. just looking. You just forget that you're in play, so you have
You
to
gotta
step
jump
over.
Yeah.
But
I almost tripped my first time getting over. Yeah.
And if you just sit there, you're literally sinking into the mud.
Yeah, you need technique.
So you
gotta
need to
continually move.
keep moving.
Yep.
no doubt in my mind we could have won the whole tournament. There's
Well, hey,
no doubt.
Here's the thing. That was our first year. I think we placed 12th to 14th. We went 2-2. So we were in like the middle pack. So it wasn't too bad. First year out, we never practiced ever. They've been out here for 30 years. East Country folks.
Yeah,
They've practiced for years. But I think next year, I think we're buying back in.
it'll be good.
And I think they're doubling down the stakes. So it's going from the buy-ins going to be doubled in. So it's a pot winnings. So I'm thinking next year we take it all.
Might actually be worth it.
We gotta start
tomorrow.
practicing earlier though.
A month ahead.
Yeah, you know
We got to make our own mud and water and pit and whatnot.
Because we kind of had to like juggle around positions, like figure out who was good at
Our
what.
lineup, yeah.
Yeah.
We got at the end though. The last 2 games we were solid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that last game we lost. Man,
It was on us. We were up 12-3.
we didn't even have to say that, bro.
Yes, this is
hurt.
why I was so. We're up 12-3, and we lost 21-19.
Man.
Yes.
They cheated us by like a couple points
They
too.
did.
I don't know what that lady was doing, but she was not paying
She was
attention.
mad because they just lost. They was out.
Oh, they were out. They lost before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before
Double elimination.
arguing.
If you lose, you got to do the other team as the ref. Like you got to be the ref for the next
Mhm.
game.
So yeah, you guys will come back for the beanbag tournament, but that didn't go well either. It's
They have losing for you, huh?
yeah, it was tough. I'm not used to losing, and it hurt. I hate it.
You just used to losing to me.
Stop it.
So how do you like country living? Coming out here,
Oh, I love it, man.
you do?
I think you guys can tell. I love it.
Yeah.
I fully bought into it. You guys see the hats.
You embraced it.
Mm-hmm.
The coats. No, I love it. I love the privacy, right? The simplicity. Everyone is simple-minded. Everyone thinks alike, right? There's no like controversial takes and whatnot. We just live a simple life. Take care of your family. Take care of your loved ones. You know, and take care of yourself and enjoy the nature and whatnot. I love it, and it's private. Like only the people that know where I live need to know where I live. Nobody else can just come over here,
Yeah.
right? So
Did it bother you at first, like being away from like moving away from the homies, or like you being too far out of the city, like in your mind? I guess it's not too far because it's only like a few minutes.
20 minutes, 25.
Yeah.
But no, it definitely felt weird because Sioux Falls has been literally home for my whole life, right?
Yeah.
5 minutes to edit, 5 minutes to edit my guys to you,
Yeah.
right? It does feel weird being like away, but it's not too far away because we can easily. It's far enough away where the people I don't want to know where I am at, they can't. But it's close enough to the people I do want to know where I'm at, they can easily get there.
It's kind of in
Yeah.
that position too.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah. The north.
He's
Kinda.
not off.
I don't know. I think it's too far up there.
He's perfectly in the middle though,
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
perfectly in the middle of
Between-
Sioux Falls and.
from where I went.
Yeah.
At.
You know what I
It's not too bad. I don't like being far from all the stores and all the
Yeah.
food. That's the thing that I hate the most. But
That's the one thing we got to try to Brandon to get groceries. That's the one
mean?
thing.
It's tough.
Once we get a gas station here, and like a local food store, we're gonna be good.
that'd
Like
be
a Circle
nice.
K or something.
It's
Just
something
like come
small,
and go.
small Hy-Vee, you come and go. So yeah, something local.
I'm thinking about buying a house next to him. That way we can just all be close. You know what I'm saying?
We're only 12 minutes away. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be nice and simple.
I'm gonna have a basketball court in my house.
You can't even play basketball.
Either one of y'all want to smoke, y'all know what's up. Y'all know where I'm at. You can call me anytime, text me.
I think after you finally, like in college, we could actually keep up with you. But now you're at like a different level where you're like,
I used to beat him, Joe.
Bro,
I'm
relax.
Ed. I used to beat you. Tell the camera.
yeah. So and I could beat you. So I could probably beat you too. You know what I'm saying?
Relax.
Yeah.
Listen, ain't no way. We gotta test this out. And y'all been scared. to
Hey,
play
this is
for the
college
past 2
days,
summers.
alright.
Past 2 summers, y'all been ducking.
Stop it.
No, it's not. It's not me. Hey, I'm always ready.
You know
ready
what?
to
I'll
play.
give you a pass because you got my niece now. But other than that, you scared.
My shoes are laced right now.
And this is my teammate. My teammate be acting scared.
You look at
Okay,
my
wait.
team there. We still got to finish that
The
tournament.
series, yeah, y'all.
Yeah,
You,
I was scared.
when y'all was down.
If we get everybody back.
You remember? Can you please tell him that they was down in the series, bro? Please.
We were up.
Mario came and interrupted.
Stop it. Yeah, because y'all needed help.
Oh my God, you crazy. You crazy.
That's what I said.
It was me,
I
Devin,
just
and
said
him.
we'll never know. We got to start from 0-0.
Oh, okay. And you got Paul.
Same team.
Paul's on your team.
I had
Who
Paul
else?
and Jason.
See, y'all don't want that smoke.
Stop it. That's a mismatch.
Well, who's their third?
It was me, you, and Devin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, me,
We're
you, and
up.
I was
Devin.
guarding him. Devin was guarding Paul.
Yeah. So it was me, Eden, Joe, and Devin versus Daniel, Paul, and Jason.
And we were up 3-1.
You're
And
tripping.
Eden got injured. He got tired. So
What?
Mario had to come in for him.
Was that it? Was that the time?
No, bro.
Something
no.
happened. Why did
That's
Mario
not
come
how-
in?
Mario came in because we had a hoop session set up, and then Jason invited him to come after work.
Yeah, but
Remember
someone
that?
got injured. Or
No.
something.
I
We
remember
just-
I got injured, but I don't know. Was it
I don't think it was
during that
day.
series
May
or?
not have been.
He just came in and interrupted like, I want to play because he saw that the game got done. And he was like, oh, he's here now, so we got to play.
So we were up 3-1. Mario's
No.
like, this is a
We
blowout.
were down 3-1.
So he tried to
It's
come in and
3-2.
help them.
I'll give you 3-2, but y'all wasn't up at all.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
that's not true.
Bro, he's capping right
I don't
now.
know, man. We're gonna. I agree with him. We gotta play it out.
0-0. Start off. That was
We
2
can
years
do
ago.
it
That's 2 years
here. We
ago.
can go. We do it when we get to our next boys
We
trip.
can go back to
Whatever
River.
you wanna do.
Let's go back to River Ridge, the blue
Man,
course.
let's do it.
That's our spot.
Oh man.
Nonetheless, as you can tell, we are avid fans of sports. You know, I beat Joe.
Yes, sir.
Ed beats me. We go back and forth, all this good stuff. But sports is a big thing in our lives. Obviously, Joe's an athlete himself. So, gentlemen, tell me, what are your top 3 favorite sports, favorite athletes? What do you watch?
Dude, basketball gotta be up there number 1. Football, and third sport, man. I don't even know.
I feel like it's
Are you
UFC.
Are you a hockey
UFC.
guy?
I
No.
feel like it's
Baseball? Soccer, maybe?
If you don't know, hey, baseball and hockey are the worst sports. I don't know why you
That's
guys
a
are
hot
watching it.
take, but it's-
Baseball.
I don't know.
We don't all believe that here, okay?
Hockey is pretty intense, actually. Have you ever been to a game?
Yeah.
No,
let's get
I can't even. You
If you've ever been to a game,
They're
you'd be like,
intense.
you know what? This is actually dope to be a fan.
you can't even freaking keep up with the what's called the puck. Like,
Yeah, you gotta have skills too. So it's different when you're not on the ice.
so you gotta learn.
Yeah. See,
to
I'm
watch
just
the
a
game.
fan. I just when I was in Canada, they had a game that we all went to. It was lit in there, and people get crazy. And
Yeah,
in
but that-
Canada, they selling beer. They walking around with it, just giving it out.
That's like any other game. I mean, sports atmosphere. Like soccer. Soccer is wild.
I mean, yeah, but it's different, bro. I don't even know how to explain the hockey atmosphere because they just banging on
No,
everything.
I hear you.
I can kind of understand it because it's pretty. I think it's pretty fast. Even though they don't score a lot, like a lot's going on.
It's fast action, fast
Because they
Uh-huh.
have, bro. I think when we was there, they had like 3 fights. So it's like, damn, that's how y'all started off. Like that's crazy.
And they allow those
And it's
fights,
like,
How
right?
is that
It's the
legal?
only sport.
Imagine if every sport allowed that. Just like in basketball, someone's going to start beefing, just, all right, let's go.
It depends.
Go to do something.
Bro,
Football,
can you
and they
imagine?
allow you.
KD
Winner
versus
wins.
LeBron.
Just start beating each other's ass.
That would never happen. There's too much money on the line. Because if one of them gets hurt,
But like, why does hockey allow it? And
because they have
other
so
sports
much
don't?
different. They have so many like. They have so many different rules, like, and they got a lot. They got enough equipment.
Here's the question: If you could, in what sport would you want to be allowed, and what 2 people would you want to fight? If it was like a football, would you want like Pat Mahomes to go fight like some safety or basketball? Who would you?
It has to be football. They're
I
tackling
think
each other.
football, for sure.
Let's be the most.
The whole
It's
time?
Yeah.
It's one of the most physical out there. Football for sure.
Who would it be though? Who would you want? Tom Brady versus Peyton Manning.
That would be a funny ass fight though.
So blast ass type, you just take your helmet off, just go whack them.
Somebody.
No, you can't. You can't use helmet.
No helmets,
for that.
hands only, right? Hands
Yeah.
only, yeah.
But in hockey, they allow it. The refs are like, all right, you guys got how much time do they get? Like 5 seconds or something? 10
I
seconds?
think it's
To fight?
someone goes down.
Yeah.
No, they get
They
like
let you.
No, they let them fight for like a minute, 2 minutes.
No way.
Yeah.
No, those
And
are
they just throw you in the
Crap.
penalty box, or they'll throw you out the game. Depends on how bad the
That's
fight is.
wild. You know, there's one guy too designated for that.
Yeah,
You guys know
yeah.
that, right?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
But for with part of the team, he has to be like the best fighter.
It's basically like in basketball, like the defender, like the Draymond Green type, the nasty that did the
Oh.
dirty work.
If that's the case,
Hockey has something like that.
Hockey
if it was
has one.
basketball and I had to choose 2 people, I would choose Draymond Green and Dylan Brooks.
And who do you got in that fight? You put money on who do you got?
I'm giving Draymond.
Do you got
I
Draymond?
would just take Draymond.
Dude, I don't know
He
why.
knocked his teammate out and then his teammate got traded.
Oh yeah.
That's just like when you in school and you get beat up, but when you get beat up, you get less days. You get less days
When you lose, yeah.
You get less days suspension, so you're like, oh, this kid's not a harm. Not a harm.
Which is kind of messed up, right? Because the winner
The winner gets suspended.
gets suspended, you get the punishment. Like, I won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they both get suspended because they fought. But since you lost,
Yeah.
you get less days.
Yeah.
So when all your friends come back and be like, oh, we know who lost.
Oh
We know who
my
lost.
gosh, bro.
That's how it was in our school. They used to have fights all the time.
If I had to go basketball, I would choose. I'm going a little old school. I would choose probably Kevin Garnett
Ooh.
and Rasheed Wallace.
That guy is wild, bro.
I want to see him throw down.
Garnett.
If we're throwing it back like that, then I'm choosing Charles Oakley.
Ooh,
and
the classic.
Bill Laimbeer.
Oh, that's like a boxing match. That's the '80s grime time.
Bill Laimbeer.
That's a good one.
Let's see. I don't know. World Meta Peace.
Oof.
That guy's wild,
You
bro.
ready?
Against man. Pippen was really big and aggressive.
Yes.
But he did not want to fight.
No, Jason Tatum. The best player, right? No, but to go back to the original question, your third team. So no, we
probably
have no hockey.
the third sport UFC. I think
Yeah.
it's blown up and it's one of
Since COVID.
it's so fun to watch, dude. Yeah. What about you, Joe?
Basketball number 1 for sure. Football number 2. Those are my first 2 sports I ever played. I'm kind of in a mix between like track and field, especially like when the Olympics come around. But I also watch like the U.S. track and field when they compete in the world.
You actually watched that?
Oh yeah, for sure. I was in track, so I'm interested.
It's very entertaining.
It's very entertaining, and you could be like, oh dang, like, and you get to see so many people do like different things. Like that's why it's so cool to watch the Olympics. You get to see the best athletes in the world do what they do, especially with sports that you've never really paid attention to. Like I would never, like I ran track and field. I would never want to sit around and watch somebody do like discus. It's just boring.
Yeah, I
But
guess so.
when the best of the best are doing it, it's like, dang, it's pretty dope.
It's the
pretty
top
dope.
level athletes of humans ever.
Yep. Because if you go like if you're an athlete, you tap into dang, I do all this work, I put in all these hours to do the best that I can at this sport, and now I'm watching somebody throw a javelin or do javelin or like just so many different things. Like somebody swimming. Like everybody watched Michael Phelps when he did it, but nobody. I don't even know how to swim. You know what I mean?
It's appreciation for greatness.
Yeah.
Right? Because you know how much you put in to be as good as you can. Now it's like, I can appreciate what you're doing because I know what it takes to be how good I am.
Mm-hmm.
So I know what it took for you to be how good you are.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think it would be basketball, football, and then it's like track and field / boxing.
No, 3. They would not do no slash. You pick one.
All right, then I'm gonna go boxing.
All right,
Because I've been watching boxing a lot.
And
more
who's
than track and field.
who's your go-to? Your fighter,
Javante Davis.
of course. And I never got you. Who's your go-to UFC, MMA? If you gotta pick one,
Adesanya, dude.
let's go.
He's so impactful,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a great fighter. So that's what I would do.
Who's your second? Who's your Adesanya hasn't retired yet, but who's your GOAT?
My goat, man.
You got
I don't really have a goat because I started watching UFC a few years ago.
yeah, same for me.
Most people, yeah.
I don't have.
After COVID.
Yeah.
But when I can say I watched it like middle school, high schoolish. I was a John Jones fan from the jump. Like playing my first UFC game, that's the first person I picked.
Yep.
Because I watched videos on him on YouTube before. I was like, oh, he's got to be good. And then that's when I was watching I think I first started watching it when UFC when they had what's the show they have where they do
Fight night. Oh,
Fight-
Ultimate Fighter.
Ultimate Fighter.
There's
I started watching it when it was Rampage Jackson versus Rashad Evans.
Those are the best seasons. Those
So
early ones.
that's the first
yes.
ones that I watched. So John Jones was my guy, and then I like George St. Pierre, Anderson Silva.
Those are all the goats. You're listening to literally the top.
No, that's just
3,
what I
4.
like.
Those are the best fighters ever.
These are like the people I started paying attention to. And then Adesanya obviously grew on me. Usman is still good too. Francis isn't really there anymore, but you know.
You guys saw he got the boxing match with Tyson Fury.
Dude,
now.
he's gonna get knocked
He's
the
gonna knock
fuck
him
out.
There's
He's
no way
gonna.
you're beating him. You're not beating him at that.
That's
that
the
sport.
no. You could argue he's the greatest heavyweight boxer of all time. You could argue Tyson
Sure.
Fury is. He's not gonna be in that sport, but it'll be fun to watch
It's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah.
because you.
It was
never
just
know.
'cause of-
That's,
yeah.
yeah, it's the one you never know. That's a beautiful thing. But
Has Francis Ngannou ever lost in the UFC?
yes, he lost to Stipe Miocic, but he lost because he had no wrestling.
I do remember that. I watched it on YouTube.
Yep, 2018.
Yep.
Yeah, he's since improved.
Does he have any boxing experience? Or is it all?
He's always wanted to be so he started as a boxer, but then he transitioned to an MMA gym because he was just told his skill sets were better out of there. But he also wanted to be a boxer, hence why he's
Oh, that's why he's boxing.
Yeah.
No.
But it should be. He's gonna make a fucking bankroll.
He's gonna make so much money, and that's one of the big
I
reasons
think they
too.
said he's gonna make like 8 figures.
100 mil, I think.
So he's gonna make.
Connor made over 100 mil. He had a split with Dana.
What's that, like 8 times the amount
Yeah.
that he's making?
MMA, he probably made like anywhere
I
from
think
3
they said
to 5
6.
million.
I think they. Huh?
Yeah, UFC fight. He would have made probably 3 to 5 million.
That's it?
A fight, yeah.
A fight?
Yeah, they underpay their fighters.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So who's like the highest paid UFC
McGregor.
fighter?
McGregor.
He's probably
has
making
been-
8 to 10 million a fight, probably,
Really?
give or take.
So John Jones isn't up there with him.
He's probably
He's
second or
close.
third.
Yeah.
I think it goes McGregor, Adesanya/Jones,
Yeah.
and then it goes Masvidal. But he just retired. Yeah.
Was Khabib up there?
Oh yeah, he was right next to Connor after their whole rivalry. And whatnot. Yeah.
We were all together. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was a crazy
That-
fight.
Yeah.
That was probably the biggest fight in history.
I think we were all. If I'm not mistaken, we were all together when they did the jumping over when he jumped over the fence after the fight.
Were we?
No, we were together when Khabib fought his last fight and he retired. You guys,
Gaethje in Minnesota.
yeah, you guys came to Minnesota and there was an Airbnb.
Yep.
You guys remember that?
Yeah, I do.
My memory is just
It's foggy.
it's foggy.
Ed,
Right?
Ed had a long night last night. He was up to the morning.
Shut up.
Yeah, so. No, fair enough. Getting away from sports. Let's get to
Well, what about your sports?
on my top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely go basketball, football, MMA/UFC, 100%. My guy against Adesanya. Yeah, so we're sitting there.
Are we gonna talk about the best team, the Celtics, or?
Are you drunk or what? Yeah, you gotta be drunk.
Oh,
He's
man.
tripping. Best team? Are you serious? You want to get into that debate right now?
Is that your
We
prediction
can
already?
we
Is
can
that
talk
your
about it
prediction?
later.
Oh, is
then.
that
You prediction it?
episode 1? This is a pilot. We'll set it up for later. All right. That'll be our prediction episode. No, but let's get away from the sports. Let's go to some of the real world stuff. I think we've all seen the whole Adam 22, his cuck life, and
I don't understand why people even care about this stuff. They just be trying to find everything else besides talking about that.
They're pretty well known though,
They are
especially
well known
Adam.
because he's on a podcast.
so no jumper.
The No Jump podcast.
He's a
with
raw
a-
filmmaker or whatever.
Yeah, he's had pretty big rappers on there.
Very big, yeah. I want to get you guys' take on it. What is your thoughts on the entire saga? Would you ever see yourself in that situation?
You already knew I was gonna laugh.
I'm being serious, man. Come on.
First of all, so they're both, they're basically both porn stars.
Yes.
And they're making bank. So, and I know there was some controversy going on with Adam and his podcast before this all went down.
Mhm.
So I see a lot of people saying like this is something just to help get over that controversy that was going on before.
What was it? Do you know what it was? What
I think a lot of people left his podcast. People were beefing, and he did something like I don't remember what he did.
Like people that were a part of his podcast, like
Yeah.
behind the scenes, or more so like.
I think he
hosts?
got caught with some minor stuff, like yeah,
Mm.
with like texting a minor or something like way back then. I don't remember. And then people weren't cool with that.
Yeah.
And,
So it went from a pedophilia to a cuck. That's a smart move.
basically.
Yeah, I can respect
That's a
that.
good way to put it, I guess.
But it went to that, and yeah. So a lot of people are saying they're just trying to hide it or blow through that, but
Well, clearly this is hiding it because this is what they've been talking about for however long it's been going on.
yeah. And the thing I don't get is like she's really cool with it because he hooks up with girls all the time, and she doesn't care.
Yeah, but it's the
That's different though.
it's the thing. It's different when you marry somebody. You know what I mean? It's a different commitment.
They've been married though the whole time,
No,
and he
they
still
just
does
got
it.
married not too long ago.
Yeah, and he's still been doing it.
Well, they've been together, so they shoot together, and they usually have another girl come and join, right? Like with their scenes, or
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Oh, I didn't know
This is
that.
the first time ever that they had another man come join his wife. But I mean, I guess
It
what?
was just his. It was just them two though.
Yeah, he was even. Yeah,
So he wasn't even there.
Yeah.
He was behind the camera, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He was behind
Shooting.
the camera?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was like, he's tweaking. I would punch his house. You know what? I ain't getting started. Listen. Ain't no way.
I want you guys' thoughts on it. Do you ever see yourself in that situation? Could you ever be in a situation if your wife asks you, your girl asks you, hey, I want to?
I don't think there's enough money
No.
to pay me.
There's no way we could repair that. I disagree for somebody to blow your back out.
100 million.
100 mil?
One time.
Fuck.
Do I get to go one time too?
No, he's gonna blow her back out. 100 mil though. Yo,
He's debating, dude.
Wow.
It'd be hard just emotionally to get over that.
It's tough,
Like,
bro.
damn.
Because you're going to get behind your girl and be
That's
like,
wild.
am I blowing her shit out enough to be on the same level?
And that crazy thing is that, what happened? She said, because they had I saw some clips of her saying, like, she was sore for the next few days.
I seen that too.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, bro. And then so he was like, so she was like, I gotta get used to your size. And then, yeah.
Yeah, I seen a video of her going on Adam's podcast, and he was like, well, was it hard to get used to me or whatever? And she was like, well, you know, not really hard, especially going from one big dick just for one time back to you. I'm just like, bro, how could you even say that?
Man.
The whole world gonna see this. Now they get to see everything.
That's true. Everything, they put everything out.
And the guy, I don't know the guy's name that she recorded with or whatever, but they did like a single interview like in the back of a van or something with them, and they were just like, well, what do you think about the situation? Do you think that she really liked it or whatever? He was like, well, obviously. I saw that this morning. I'm like, golly. Like, that's gonna leak on for however long, bro. Like,
they have a child too. You guys know that?
That's the wild part.
huh?
Yeah,
They
they
Who
do.
got a kid?
They both have a kid. Adam and her.
They have their own kid, or like?
Yeah. She's really young.
Imagine that kid in
I
middle
think she's
school
a
in
couple
high school.
years.
Here's my mom. Here's my dad.
That kid's,
I don't.
the bullying that's gonna happen
That sucks.
is gonna be off the charts.
That's all the things you gotta take into account when you ask that question.
Yeah.
Could you put yourself in a position to get some money and be wealthy, but tarnish everything else that comes with it?
Your legacy.
Your legacy,
Yeah, your name.
your kids.
You better have enough money for them to go to private school or something, or
100
like,
million is enough.
I don't know.
Even,
But it is really common though now. There's a lot of people that are doing those things that have kids, but maybe more accepted later.
But I don't think we've seen the kids actually live because they're still kind of like kids still, like 3, 4, 5. They haven't got to teenage years.
Yep.
Remember what we used to get bullied for?
Yeah.
Being fat or being slow.
Not today.
Imagine if your mom was a porn star.
Or your dad.
Damn.
Oh, I'm roasting your ass
Oh,
every
yeah.
day. I'm pulling up the
I'm
goddamn
pulling up the video showing you.
Look at
Oh,
you.
that's
It's
messed
a
up.
different day and age, and like nowadays, like everything is so media based. Like you're gonna see it. It's
But
gonna
yeah,
happen.
Yeah, that's wild.
It
I don't
doesn't
think.
necessarily
Yeah.
have to be on a news broadcast, you know. It doesn't necessarily have to be that. Everybody has Twitter, TikTok. I don't even have TikTok. I can just imagine how crazy it is.
Well, we got to get it now. So
Oh, we got it with us, but I don't have a personal. You know what I'm saying?
that's true. How about Daniel? 100 mil? Would you take it?
Couldn't do it.
It's tough.
Simple man, I couldn't do it.
I could.
Not for $1 billion.
Not even for a billion?
If I could divorce her after.
See, that's
You
different.
just take it now.
Yeah, I'll take it a divorce. Like, oh, you dirty bitch. How
What-
dare you cheat on me?
What if the
Nah.
deal was you get that happens. The deal is you get the money after.
Yeah.
But you gotta hit her at least one time before you divorce.
That's fine. I'll hit her one time and then leave. I just couldn't stay with her and I have a family and love her. Because you said that emotional damage.
Yeah,
When she lays on you, you're like,
What? Are
some
you?
guy had you in this position. Like when you're in that position, you're like, oh no. No, it was somebody else who was see you. Like my heart couldn't take it, man.
Especially if it went viral like that.
when
too.
everyone knows.
Wow.
Yeah, nah.
You got
Damn.
It's embarrassing.
back blown out and for some ain't no way. Ain't no way I could be like, yeah, I'm
It's an ego hit, and I'm man, nah, I can't do it.
going to sleep at night, you just like, bro. Especially if she hit you with not tonight. What do you mean? No.
You owe me.
No.
You owe me.
Yeah, you owe me.
That's wild, dude.
Not to be like funny, but I mean, there's plenty of women in the world. There's plenty of men. So if it was vice versa, you could find somebody else. But going back to that person, nah.
No, I think the deal is you have to stay with them.
That's tough.
So if you can leave them, that's easy. Then yeah, give them money.
Everybody would be like,
no, you have to stay with them and live with them and love them and have a family with them. That's your wife.
That's tough for them because they both adult stars. They have a kid together. They both do the same work. You're just now you accepted her doing what she did, and now you gotta live with being compared to whoever she just got hit.
But I think he's living a happy life. He doesn't seem bothered by it.
He might not seem bothered.
I think they just accepted it.
I feel like everybody else is bothered, and it's just bringing it back up.
He's just different,
Because after a month, it's gonna be gone. Not necessarily gone because it's there forever, but
that's true. Social media moves really fast. So
something else is gonna pop up, just like Zion Williamson. They died down.
We're that fat.
That was wild.
That was another porn star.
That was wild.
Who? I think I posted a tweet. I shared a tweet with you guys last night. Do you remember what it said?
He couldn't eat.
Oh my
he
God.
should move.
He should move. He went to the wrong place. What's crazy is I said that like 2 years ago.
So what was the tweet? What did the tweet say?
Basically, it was Big Baby Davis, who played for the Celtics. He said, the worst thing that could have happened was him going to New Orleans, a place where they cook good and he's a guy that likes to eat. They said he said that they should have put him in a place where they don't know how to cook. Like they don't have good food.
Was it Cleveland and
Detroit?
Detroit.
Yeah.
We love you guys, Cleveland, Detroit. That's nice.
Ain't us hating. It's somebody else's tweet. But basically, put him in an environment where he could have a better diet and he could be healthy and play.
And he's a naturally thick player.
Yeah,
he's naturally just
bigger.
humongous.
Yeah.
So if your dad's on a point, he has no chance.
Because I don't think he's played more than 50 games in all the seasons he's played. I don't think.
Really?
He had 1 year where he played like
1 year?
60-ish. That's
Did they get to the playoffs? Do you know?
No.
Do you remember?
Well, he made the All-Star team. I think it was his 3rd year.
Has he played in the playoffs?
No,
never.
Yeah, so he's been good for the beginning of the season until like almost.
Because was that last year they were in the playoffs?
Last year they were the first seed until he got hurt. They were first seed until December.
No, so it was the year before when they played Phoenix. In the first round?
And he didn't come. Yeah,
he didn't play.
Yep.
See, yeah, that's why I thought he played. Because he did play that season, but he got hurt.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I think it's just like a mental thing that he needs to. It's a hurdle that he needs to work on.
I think that's Ben Simmons.
100%.
That might be the most mental case in the NBA.
He's just the smartest basketball player that you can think of. He's the one that is just getting all the money. He's just like, you know what, I can go to practice. That's cool.
I think he's the type of player that loves what basketball gives to him, but he doesn't love the game.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's the smartest basketball player. He's the smartest in terms of what he's doing besides his job. He's getting paid to do
the laziest way to make millions. Yeah. He's the laziest smart guy.
Yeah, there you go.
He can be great if he wanted to.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to.
He's lit. Bro, they were comparing this man to LeBron. Just saying he needs to
I remember, yeah.
And those fair comparisons the first 3 years.
Even if you just shoot mid-range, you be straight. He don't shoot at all. You shoot more than him.
Which makes no sense to me. If you make millions, I never understood why people can't make free throws either. You're making $10 million a year.
They just suck, bro. They suck.
Build a gym in your house. Go shoot it 1,000 a day. You eventually get better. No, it just doesn't. I can't compute that.
But that shows who loves the game and who doesn't.
Right, puts in the work.
You see who improves on it all the time.
True.
Somebody like, example, DeAndre Jordan. He sucked at free throws. Now he can make free throws.
He's decent.
He's at least 70%. At least. I think his jump went crazy. And Andre Drummond. He couldn't shoot for a long time either. His percentage is high. Way higher than Ben Simmons.
Yeah, sure. It shows.
Right now, I'd rather have Blake Griffin on my team than Ben Simmons.
Yeah. I don't think anyone wants Ben Simmons. I think
that's sad.
He might be out the league in 2 years if his contract's over, which is crazy.
Who does he play for? I don't even remember.
Nobody.
He plays for the Nets, don't he?
No, he's on the Nets. He doesn't play for them.
I got you.
It's sad because he's like a good player.
He literally he was up there for defensive player of the year. He was on all defensive team. I think he averaged dang near a triple double.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't shoot, like you don't shoot no jump shots. That's the only flaw.
He's just a he's a liability, man.
He was guarding Kawhi in the playoffs.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. See? But that's what happens. Because now you got a situation where, like, okay, we were in Philly, we had a big three, him, Jimmy Butler, and B. And then you give away, or I don't remember what happened with Jimmy Butler. I don't know if he got traded or if he just...
He was mad because he didn't think that everybody was working as hard as him around it. He said the 76ers were lazy.
No, that was Minnesota. That was the Wolves.
That was Minnesota?
Yeah, that was...
I thought the 76ers were similar.
No, Sixers was... They paid Tobias Harris over him.
There we go. Yeah,
he said he was worth more.
He was like, Tobias Harris over me?
Yeah.
Remember that in the tunnel? They won the game or whatever. But now you look at situations like that, okay, we had Ben Simmons and we had Jimmy Butler. But we decided to give the money to Ben Simmons instead of Jimmy Butler, and look where Jimmy Butler is now.
He made it to
He's been to 2 finals. He's been to like 3 conference finals.
Dude, I don't know how the Heat made it. That's wild. They're shooting.
I don't know, bro.
They got
their system just works.
Yeah. Shout out to the Skyforce.
Yeah.
They had how many players from the Skyforce? Like a couple.
3 or 4, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That came through. That's pretty sick.
No, they're undrafted. I don't know if they came from the Skyforce or they picked them up.
I think they picked them up from
the Skyforce.
Yeah.
I think they had 5 players. They had, some of them didn't play, but people on the bench, like, they had about 5 players from the Skyforce that I've seen play.
For people that don't know, Skyforce is a Sioux Falls G League that goes directly up to the Miami Heat. So, yes, in Sioux Falls, we have incredible players here who make it to the league every year.
Yeah, I'm a free agent, by the way. You know.
When are you gonna try out? Don't they have open
walk-ins? I believe it's September.
Also, it's coming up.
Year. So, yeah.
So, you gotta...
Are you running through this year? Are you gonna...
I don't see why not. I don't see why not.
Oh, yeah. You better start getting ready here.
I'm ready. I'm ready right now. Somebody call me. I'm ready to play.
Might be the next Vincent. What's his name?
Gabe Vincent. That went to the Lakers.
Vincent. Might be Gabe Vincent.
Bro, he got paid too.
Yeah.
He made $33 million over 3 years.
That's pretty good, especially undrafted and everything.
$11 million a year.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's
that
nice.
Crazy.
Hey, from Sioux Falls.
I couldn't imagine what y'all say if I was like, yeah, I just signed a contract for $32 million.
Let's go.
Wild,
and he was private jets.
Yeah.
He was front row seats.
Where the PJs, bro? Joe, where the PJs at, bro?
For real. I'm working towards it. It's gonna happen in due time. You just gotta stick to the grind, you know.
Oh yeah.
Well, gentlemen, one more before we wrap up. We're gonna jump over from sports to just to a random question. We're gonna do a little random. I want to kind of pick you guys' brain teasers. So, question for $500 million. You heard me. $500 million. You have to survive 50 days. All right. We're gonna have 4 locations. We have the open ocean, the jungle, and when I say jungle, I mean like Brazilian Amazon jungle, the Arctic, or the desert. Which of these 4? Which one do you have the best chance of survival for 50 days for $500 million?
50 days, dude. I think it has to be for me the jungle.
The jungle?
Yeah.
You said the best chance to survive?
For 50 days, the jungle.
Like where you would pick? Are you saying where we would pick, or what's the best place for you to survive?
Both.
Yeah.
The jungle. It has to be.
With poisonous snakes and tigers and jaguars and monkeys and gorillas and alligators and all the wildlife. The jungle.
How many days?
50 days.
Well, you're telling me you're gonna survive in the freezing ass cold, first of all, and then
listen,
the dry ass desert where you're not gonna find water.
You're definitely not surviving in the ocean. That's not.
No, the ocean. I think that's the last one. Yeah. I think that's a crazy minded person.
So you're either choosing between the jungle, the desert, and what's the Arctic?
The Arctic.
Listen, I think Arctic.
Are you supplied with stuff to go?
Arctic. All I need is a big ass coat. Give me a tent. And give me a fishing pole. I was ice fish for 50 days. I don't know.
That's smooth,
huh? I mean, I don't want to see no fucking tigers or monkeys or gorillas coming at me. Leopards.
I can't stand the cold, man. Well, it's the jungle. We're just gonna. It's the jungle.
That's the most diverse jungle in the world.
There's a bunch of everything. That's one thing.
Poisonous snakes. Even the leaves and the berries are poisonous. You don't know.
You could find. I hate bugs so much, dude. I don't. But you can find water though. You can find water. You can try to fight them off. You can try to build your. You can try to build a hut. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere hidden. Like
It don't say you provided with nothing like a machete or nothing like that.
But you can take some supplies with you.
What's the limit?
What's the limit?
3 items.
3 items, bro.
Yeah. I said a jacket, a fishing pole, and a tent.
You gonna be naked as hell with that jacket, boy. You gonna...
Yeah, machete. I don't even know.
I damn sure ain't cooking in the desert. That ain't happening. 50 days?
No,
No.
we're gonna die.
What if you get like 100 gallon of water? No, but it's blistering heat at the daytime, and then
That's crazy.
it's scorching, freezing cold at the nighttime.
Because where are you storing the water?
You can carry that bitch with you.
100 gallons?
Or I don't know. I mean, that's a question to you guys.
That's still the
As a
jungle.
jungle man.
I'm a jungle man, bro. I'm putting on the what's it called? The Tarzan suit. You know what I'm saying? We surviving, bro. Yeah, we climbing up the trees. That's you can sleep in trees, chilling.
You're not just finna sleep in no tree?
Why not?
You don't think other things sleep in trees? Tigers?
Snakes, leopards.
Aren't cheetahs in the jungle too?
They're all in the jungle. It's the Amazon
You're not
jungle.
finna just pick
Hey,
a
but
tree
you
and
still,
sleep.
hey, they still have what? Polar bears.
I'm gonna pray they don't come next to me.
There's like
That's
some
why I said-
seals can be wild
That's
too
what
or
I
something.
said.
I'll beat a seal's ass. Seals are
Nah,
nothing. I'll whoop a
dude.
seal's ass. Unless you drag me in the water.
A
Though.
seal, a seal can knock you out.
No, I'm gonna beat it. No. You never lose to a seal? Stop it.
I like how you saying this like
No.
it's a real
There's
thing.
stuff there too, bro.
I know.
Like
I'm gonna lose to a
They're all
seal?
bad. What's the word?
Hey, you think I'm finna lose to a seal?
that shit,
No.
bro. That shit laid on top of you.
How-
You're fucked.
No, I'm hitting with the jiu-jitsu, bro. I'm gonna reverse it all those. I watch MMA, bro. I watch
Is he gonna
UFC.
choke him out?
Yeah. You know, triangle.
Oh,
You
the
got
triangle.
your meat. You got your meat.
You got you got some
Oh,
you got your meat
right there.
chilling.
So I want him to attack.
So you're gonna be
Yes,
naked
sir.
in a jacket, wrestling a damn
Now I'm gonna make a jacket off his skin suit.
There you go.
You know.
You can make a shirt, some boxers
we
with that.
basically live in the Arctic right now, so it wouldn't be too hard.
Man, you better stop.
No, I'm kidding. I think I'm picking the jungle though. But
Have you even been camping before?
in high school?
Joe,
It's not like a fun thing to do.
I understand. I didn't say jungle. I don't see you in the jungle. Joe, you go. Ain't no way in the jungle.
Why?
No. You don't even care.
Well, you know I socialize.
When you came to
You
the
socialize?
countryside,
The leopards, bro.
Yeah, bro, we can have a talk. You know what I mean? We can figure it out. Welcome me to the family. You know what I mean? That way we can just survive these 50 days.
Joe, yesterday at the
Not
mud
me.
volleyball, you were complaining about the bugs.
Listen to me.
You were like complaining, all these bugs all over me.
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of bugs on
Imagine
me,
the
bro.
jungle.
Listen, we have to get over it. You know what I mean? I told you I socialize. I speak, what's the language tigers speak?
Bruh.
Carnivore.
Roar.
Carnivore.
Carnivore,
That's what
bro.
they
That
speak.
chew meat.
I know, right? It would either be the Arctic.
So no ocean.
I'm not picking the ocean. I can't swim. Why would I go to the ocean? For what?
You get a boat.
Nah, dude.
It's over with. Think about, what is that? A whale.
So it's like,
A whale hits your boat, it's over with. You are not surviving.
are you like on a raft,
Yeah,
or are you like a
singular
stranded
raft.
island?
No, you're literally
Raft?
floating in the
That's messed
ocean,
up.
open ocean.
Not,
No, we
you're
dead, bro. We
floating.
ain't surviving.
No, like in a raft. Like you're just chilling there, or like a small boat.
No,
up
you're-
river.
You're dead.
Yeah,
What do you
so
mean? You
You can live 50 days though.
50 days?
Yeah.
you can't
On
drink
a
salt
raft?
water, first of all.
You can water if you.
Where you gonna put
A
it?
couple sips a day.
Where are you gonna put it? On the raft?
I want to choose. I'm just trying to justify it.
You're choosing the Arctic.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think they're all horrible.
What are you choosing?
Well, you said the Arctic first.
I think that's the least. Gosh, the weather. I think it's the least dangerous as far as like predators go. It's only though like if you want to polar bear, that's your biggest predator. But I think the Arctic is the worst as far as like the wet. No, desert's the worst.
Would that be the
predator.
biggest predator? Probably.
That's the only.
Yeah, because they
Polar
go on
bears.
ice. You
Yeah.
know, yeah.
Polar bears. You got some killer whales. I don't know what you're doing, but you know what I'm saying? They might
Yeah,
tromp
right,
you
right.
for when you're fishing.
No, I'll take that risk.
He said, "I'll take that."
Okay, how about this? From worst to best? I think we all agree ocean's the worst.
Ocean's the worst. Desert is fourth. If we're going from bottom
Yeah,
to
worst to
top.
best.
So it'd be ocean. Desert is fourth. The third.
Is desert worse than the jungle?
It has to be.
Is desert worse than the Arctic?
It's,
What do you mean? Desert.
desert would have to be in the top 3, right?
Yeah, it's definitely the top 3. Ocean's out of here.
Yeah.
No one's in the ocean.
You're not gonna survive.
You're not surviving the Arctic or the
You might
desert.
survive like a day or two. You're dead.
I think I just go crazy in the ocean. Just lay
And
there.
then you just like the waves too, and yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
That's crazy.
In terms of food supply, like depending on what you bring, the jungle is the best choice.
But it's the most dangerous as far as predators. And food supply, you can't even eat the berries. You don't know what the flowers are.
That's
It's all
true.
poisonous.
Isn't there a way to test them? Don't you gotta like put them on your tongue or something? I don't even know.
Yeah, and then
You gotta
die.
die.
That was a great test. That's a great test.
Day one said, oh, yeah, I think.
Bro, I don't.
He said, "Let's try this. Let's just grab a berry."
That's crazy.
But you gotta go there prepared. You have to know how to actually. I think you can.
You're gonna be a survivalist for.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. It's too many scenarios to add. Like, am I supplied with things, or am I just picking a certain amount of items and will survive?
3 items.
Have y'all ever seen the show Alone?
Yes. Yeah. I watched that back in high school.
Very similar to the
No.
jungle.
No.
It's very similar to the jungle. It is.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. It is similar.
Because they put you in a random spot. They put, I don't know how many contestants, 10 in a random spot. You got to survive for like 60 days.
Wait, you're talking about Alone as the show, or like 8 seasons, or like the competition
No.
The show.
The show. Where there's just
Where
a singular person.
where the plane crashed? It was like 20 of them.
Okay.
No, you're talking about the different one.
I
Okay.
think it's
No,
about
I'm talking about like you go, they
like
put
surviving
you
basically.
in, yeah, they put you
Oh,
in
yeah.
a survival mode, and you just like 60 days, and you get paid a certain amount if you're the last one.
Yeah, but it's not predators chasing you to kill you.
No, it's there are animals around you. There's all kinds of bears. There's different things
Oh,
that can
okay.
attack you. It's on Hulu. I'm gonna send it to you.
Did you guys watch the Bear Grylls show? But the guy who basically gives you survivor tactics on live TV.
I
You
don't
guys
think so.
remember that?
Nah,
He's an Australian guy or European.
I think we'd
And
have
he
to watch
showed you-
that before we do any of these.
But either I'm just saying I brought him up because all his stuff was set up. It was fake.
What?
Yeah.
So he
The
lied
whole
about everything.
this
and he
it's a
was-
Discovery show. The whole Discovery show
so
was
he just
fake.
set some people up to die.
Right.
That's what he did. That's bogus.
All right. So what's our list? Ocean for sure 4.
No, it'd be 5. It'd be the worst.
Yeah, 4. There's only 4 options. Yeah, the worst.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, ocean for
Ocean.
first or last. I mean,
How do you feel about desert?
Is there food to eat in the desert? No, right?
No, it's nothing. And there's still bad animals out there too. Very, very dangerous
That
animals.
would have to be 4. I mean, that would have to be
Yeah.
3.
3.
And then you got what? Arctic and jungle.
Arctic and jungle. That's the question. So I think the biggest difference is Arctic. It's the weather that's the biggest danger. Jungle. It's the predators that are the biggest danger. So, what do you think you could fend off best for 50 days?
predators. We'll fight them off, bro. We're going. I'm turning into a Hulk. We're going, bro.
I think we're gonna ramble these bitches, bro.
Yeah, for real.
I'm wrestling with them, dude.
It has to be between those two. It's just like, you're picking one or the other. You're gonna have this as a downfall or this as a downfall.
All right, pick one then.
You gonna fight predators? You gonna fight the climate?
Are you provided with things to be safe?
Bro, just pick one. All right, if you have like a man, you got clothes, right? You don't.
Yes, you
That
will.
doesn't-
Yeah,
that
we
doesn't-
wear clothing.
And then you have like 1 or 2 things. You're not gonna get a lot.
Let's say you get a gun with one loaded clip, like a pistol. That's all you get with like a 12 round, and your clothes on your back and a jacket and stuff,
Yeah.
regular. But you don't have a bunch of ammo. You don't have like a bazooka and all that crazy stuff.
Yeah. We'll include a knife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just back up.
Could you survive 50 days? That is a
With
man.
with what you just
I
said,
think I'm going to the jungle.
with what you just said, the Arctic might. With those weapons, I can survive in the Arctic.
Oh yeah, you can.
It's
sure.
just, but it's freezing.
You can flip 1 and 2 though. You can go. It just depends on what you choose. I might choose the Arctic if that's the case. Then
We don't do might chooses here. We choosing.
I'm choosing the Arctic. With those supplies
And
that
then
you
we
just
got
gave me,
the Aztec warrior over here. He's gonna be in the
Yeah.
jungle, just
He's
fucking
crazy.
fighting out.
Let's go.
you know, chop up some monkeys or what?
You gotta eat them, bro.
Or if we can find
You know, they
caves
eat
to
monkeys
hide in.
in.
But there's no telling.
Asia.
But there's no telling what those animals have in them. They could be poisonous too.
Well, I guess we gotta find out.
You either die
Yeah, that is a
from,
wild
you gonna
one.
die on your first day from eating a berry.
Or the Guatemalan metabolism surviving, bro. All right.
I feel it. I guess. I don't know. I think I'm gonna choose the Arctic if that's the case. I got a jacket. I got a heat source.
There's no like, what's your heat source?
Where's your heat source?
You don't make fire?
No, like a
What?
tent. Like how you said, got a tent. Like something to block off a little bit of the cold. Like 50 days. That's a long time. After day 2,
That's
you're gonna be
wild.
like,
I don't know.
tap out.
Daniel, your choice still with the Arctic?
I think so. I think I'd rather freeze my ass to death than get eaten alive.
If I'm getting eaten alive, I'm killing myself. I'm not gonna
You
get
gotta let you-
devoured, bro. Hell no.
That would be one of the worst ways to
You
die.
just see
Just
your
eat
leg
right there.
get chewed on. Your foot just got chewed
What do
on.
you mean? If you're freezing, what
No,
are you
I'm
gonna
saying
do?
if
You're just
you're-
gonna.
In the jungle. I'm saying in the jungle, like you know you about to die. You just watching them eat you. That's crazy, huh?
Well, we fighting to death. What do you mean? You think I'm gonna just stand there?
I mean, like at this point, you already beat up. Like you
Oh.
ain't got no energy.
Yeah, bro. I'm pulling that knife.
You know, they don't hold your hand down. They won't
What about your gun, bro? You don't use your gun. You probably use all 12 on the first day.
Hell yeah, bro. I'm shooting everything. Somebody moves, or something moves.
You shoot
I'm shooting
all
straight.
12 rounds.
Oh shit! Yes, first day.
Oh, man.
There's no way.
You're on something else.
Fuck.
Well, hey, I think we wrapped it up for today. It's quite the pod episode, guys. Anything you guys want to say on the outro?
Nothing, man.
Be in tune for more. Be in tune for more.
That was fun.
Yeah.
This is the start of something great.
Thanks for watching and
Until
listening.
then.
That's it.
Appreciate y'all. Episode 0. We out.
We out, baby.